Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as you probably have noticed, is my first video in a long while. I think almost 3 months, I could be wrong. But I wanted to talk about deconstructing faith and mental health and how to rebuild your faith after you deconstruct it. So first of all, I want to explain kind of where I've been. I had a personal life change that happened recently, so I kind of slipped back into depression and anxiety came back. I also want to be honest and tell you guys about my own addiction with vaping. I started vaping in March of this year, and I stopped almost close to like a month ago, 2 months ago, and I spent so much money on it, and I just lost myself. And we all have those moments where we fall into the worldly stuff, but my worldliness kind of just overtook my life, and it's been really hard for me to like find faith recently in difficult circumstances that come up. But I want to tell you guys and share with you guys some things that vaping took away from me. Vaping took away my ability to have confidence. It took away my ability to breathe correctly. For quite a while, it damaged my ability to like breathe. It took away my control of my anxiety. I was spiraling out of control when I was hitting my vape, and I would hit it so many times a day, and it would just make my anxiety so much worse, and my depression worse, and my mood swings that I already have because of my bipolar disorder so much worse. So if you're thinking about quitting, here's your sign. It is just not the right way to deal with your problems, and I learned that the hard way. I made that ridiculous decision myself, and it's 100% my fault. I was the one that was curious, that I was the one that decided to go buy it and try it. I want you guys to learn from me and hear what I say, and just know that it's not healthy, it's not good for you. Even if it tastes good, even if it makes you feel good for a second, it's just not worth it. And because of it, I'm wearing I have to wear patches now for the next 2 months. And that's how I'm going to, a lot of reasons why you shouldn't do it, especially the number one reason being that it destroys your relationship with God and it pushes you away from Him. I've been experiencing that where I just was recklessly not even noticing how far further and further I could be from God and our relationship together. To rebuild that relationship, I threw that vape away. I basically was telling Satan that, hey, I don't care what you throw at me. I don't care if I like this. I might like it now, but it's not doing anything for me. I had to learn to go from trusting on a vape and enjoying the hit, and just learning how to rebuild my relationship with God. And honestly, the number one thing I can say is prayer is a really big help. Instead of leaning on your own self, you really should lean on God and his answers. And sometimes his answers aren't fun. Sometimes his answers are no, or you have to wait, or yes, but this is the way I see it. It's better this way. It's hard to hear sometimes, but it's better to pray about it than to just rely on things that don't help you, that really just honestly hurt you a lot. Something that also has helped me is I've relied on a lot of people in my life, that I have a really good support system in my parents, fiance, and his family. So I would recommend, if you don't have a support system or you're needing one, you can definitely reach out. I'll leave some resources below for like a text line that you can call if you need extra support with counselors and everything. And I just wanted to be honest and tell you guys, it hasn't been easy for me. I know my journey is far from over. It's really hard to admit to all of you that this is my situation right now, that I've made this choice and now I'm having to reverse it. The main thing is admitting that you have a problem and going and fixing it the correct way. And the number one way you can fix it is praying, relying on other people that you know care about you, and just seeking out therapy and extra help, anything you need. All of those amazing resources that exist out there. Don't be like me. Don't rely on a vape. if there's anything I can tell you about what it's done to me, it's just, it will destroy relationships. It destroys it. Addiction destroys relationships. It destroys your body. It's just horrible for you. So that's where I've been. I might post another singing video at some point. I just need more time, really. Enjoying my singing to myself. For a while, I have been taking a break from singing at church for quite a while now. And that's just where I think I need to be right now. I think I need to take more time alone, like with God, especially with all this stuff going on. I just need to let my voice rest for right now. So I'll let you guys know if I decide to sing. You'll see when I post. If you're subscribed to me, it'll notify you if you have the bell on. So if you haven't done that, or you're wanting the latest updates, you can do that now. Yeah, this is where I've been. This is the most honest and truthful thing I can tell you guys, and I'm working on it. My journey is far from over. I hope that this video in some way helped you and was a wake-up call to you. Yeah, you just need to rely on God versus relying on anything else. And if you're not doing that, then you need to seriously deconstruct it and reevaluate it. I don't know if a lot of y'all know who Job was, but in the Bible, Job, all this stuff happened to him. Like, he lost his family, he lost his cattle, he lost all his stuff. And yet he still was like, you cannot say, because Satan was trying to get at him. And no matter what, Job was still like, you're not going to take my faith away. So we all need to be a little bit more like Job. Even I need to be a little bit more like Job. We just don't let things shake us. And it's a problem I have, because one thing goes wrong, the next thing goes wrong. I want to scream at God and be like, how dare you? Things happen, and it's for the betterment of our own self and God's plan in the end. So if you guys feel like you're going through it like Job, or you can relate to Job at all, just know that losing things and things changing is not the end of the world, and it will make you stronger in the end and help you rely on the things that really matter. And then you'll start seeing what really matters, like time with family, singing, whatever it may be that you like to do. It'll help you rely on things, and especially the most important thing is you'll start relying on God instead of everything else. I hope that this video helps you guys, and I will let you guys know, and you'll see if any YouTube singing videos come out. If I do, it'll probably be within the next week sometime, because today was my only day off from work. But I'll let you guys know. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you guys stay safe and just know that God loves you.